Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Raven. What's going on? What's good? How you been? Oh, you getting it? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Okay, it is now officially Friday, honey, and it is now, it's almost 10 o'clock. Okay, excuse me. I want to talk to you in reference to how you doing? How you been? What's going on? And I want to ask you, oh, excuse me. As you see, I got my hair in a little whip-de-doo hairdo and stuff like that. You know, me trying my Iblois and all this other stuff in reference to my hair. Okay. Yesterday I made a video and it was really, really, really late and it was really, really, really dark and it was really, really, really fierce. And it was, you know, it was just crazy, and I kind of had to edit it, and it went into one thing, it went into another thing, and it went into another thing, and I was like, oh my God, this is like taking too long, and then I was tired. I got back up and I tried to put it back on again. It took so long to do the editing, it took so long to download it, So I'm saying to myself, I was like, okay. But when I realized I got everything together, I did it wrong. So I was like, oh my God, I'm just going to edit it and call it a wrap. You know, it is what it is. And it was a lot more on who do you look different in reference to, you know, you were younger, but it was a lot more than I just edited. I was like, you know what, now this is, I don't even know if I want to even go into what I was saying yesterday. You know, today's a new day and I'm not as I'm not as angry as I was yesterday. You know, so I'm just going to blow it off. But if it comes up again, I will repeat what I said before in reference to that video. You know, I will say it over. And I don't want to drag this one out too long and stuff like that because it gets to be a little too long and I'm inside of my bathroom, which is hard. So, you know, it is what it is. But I am going to share something with you. Once upon a time, you know, it's one of my stories. This is about me again. Once again, this was about me. And of course, I want to say if you can relate, has this happened to you? I met a guy online. And I met him and I really, really clicked with him. And we became really cool and stuff like that. And everything was like going really well. So, you know, he was like, you know, I'm not really looking for somebody just, you know, lay with. I'm looking for someone for a relationship. You know, I'm not that upper type of dude. I'm sure y'all heard that one before. And he just wants to be with one person. Okay. So you're selling me land. But it's okay. I'll buy it. It's been a few years now. So, in fact, I think it's been about, I'd say about 6 years. Wow. So anyway, we met up and one thing led to another. And, everything went out the window. Like, you know, this is before I learned where I am now. He's one of the ones who got me there. Like, you have to understand, when you hurt somebody, there's a process that you've just done. Whatever they open up the door with you, the next guy, they're not going to open up the door. So when the next guy comes in and hear that hurt me, whatever I open up with him and him, I'm not going to open up with you. And it goes down and it goes down and it goes down. And the more people you let into your life that hurt you, you change. It's not that I'm not selective of the men that I pick. Like I said before, I've dated them all. But a man is a man, and he's going to do what he wants to do. It's no such thing of how rich or how poor or whatever he's done in his life. If he's out to hurt you, honey, he's going to hurt you anyway. And the simple fact of the matter is, like, you can't stop people. But then again, you can, because you can shut all the systems down, honey. Once you turn the systems down and say no more, that's when you get tired of a bitch. That's when they call you jaded. Matter of fact, they call you a jaded, bitter bitch. And I guess I've earned that title now because, you know, through all that crying and, why me, Lord? I love him. I got so much love to give and he don't want it. Nobody wants my love. I just want to love somebody. And they was like, okay, get up off the floor, honey. We saw it. It was fabulous. Now move on. So anyway, he contacted me. He's been contacting me. He saw my pictures and stuff online and stuff like that. So evidently, you know what happens. The dick gets hard. He want to contact me and stuff like that. And of course, when they come back and stuff like that, the best way to get in contact with somebody that you kind of fucked over, come back at them and be really, really, really super duper nice. Don't come acting with the victim attitude like you was the one got hurt and all this other stuff and it was da-da-da. No. You did what you needed to do. You played your cards and you got what you wanted. You said what I needed to hear and you got me. Now, we're talking about the past. We ain't talking about now. We're talking about 6, 7 years ago. So the simple fact of the matter is he contacted me. In fact, he contacted me like a couple of days ago. And he contacted me. And remind you, we've been talking on Yahoo and stuff like that, back and forth. And our conversation has been very nasty. We have not been talking like on a very good note. I'm not going to say all the nasty things we've been saying. When I say nasty, I don't mean nasty like sexual. I mean nasty like, fuck you, bitch, you ain't worth da-da-da-da. He's like, you've changed. I was like, yes, honey. Pat yourself in the back because you was a part of this change. Because I felt like this, once I become stronger, I would never go back to the person I once was. And then if you can, you have to accept responsibility for the change you created. Like Jay-Z said, and I said before, when a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. And that's where I am. Because the simple fact of the matter was that you keep telling me because of what I am, bitch, you're landing in my bed because of what you are. Don't focus the mirror on me. Take the mirror and focus it on you. You're here because you're with it. But you're like, oh, well, this and this. No. This and this and this between this and this, not them and this. Because you went over there with them and you be talking about me, but honey, you're in the bed next to me, so get it together. All right. Anyway, you just a punk. You can't deal with your truth. And then you get it. Anyway, stop it. Don't talk about the man in case you see this video, because I'm sure he will. And, so the simple fact of the matter was he called me up around 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, I'm over in your area and want to come see you. Now, I just explained to you that we don't get along. We've been fighting on Yahoo. We say nasty things and stuff like that, and I'm saying a good thing. You know, and he contacted me and said, well, I feel as though I need to see you. So I hung up on him. I said, I don't got time for this. I'm not going to argue. So I hung up. He called me back. I hung up on him again. He called me back. I hung up on him again. I had to block his number. So anyway, it is now officially almost 50 minutes to 10 o'clock. And he just texted me a few seconds ago. He felt as though it's very fucked up that I hung up on him. It's very fucked up that I blocked his number and stuff like that. And he thinks I'm a very fucked up person. And he feels as though I should have did what I did. Remember, boo-boo, you can't be with something like me. So if you can't be with something like me, why are you contacting me? You made your situation and you've made your mouth what you needed to say to me very clear. So why are you calling me around 2 o'clock in the morning to be with something like me? And the thing about it, no shade and stuff like that, I mean, the man is fine. Oh, but after a certain amount of pain and a certain amount of hurt, I don't give a fuck how fine you are, how cute you are, how gorgeous, how when you walk through the streets, everybody turn their head. Once you fuck me over, honey, you are officially shit to me. And the thing about it is, like, when we were seeing each other and stuff like that, he went and got married on me. He got married. Oh, honey, it was a mess. It's a scandal. The marriage didn't work out. She probably spooked his tea. Probably came up with, Anyway, so, but your tongue, baby, don't talk about it. Anyway, so the simple fact of the matter was, like, you know, he's contacting me and stuff like that, and he's pissed off because I won't see him. Isn't it amazing to me? Has it ever happened to you? When you won't have sex with someone, they get pissed the fuck off. Now you're the enemy. Isn't that fierce how they turn against you because you don't want to have sex with them? Because you don't want to have nothing to do with them? Isn't it fierce? It's like they do anything to you and it's okay, but when you say no, it's like, who the fuck you think you are, bitch? I'm in charge of that coochie. I'm in charge of that stuff on your body. Bitch, you ain't made one purchase on this body to even put your hands on it. But yet and still, it seems to me like, you know, you didn't. It seems to me like you want to be a boyfriend. Well, all I am is a drive-by. But I made you a drive-through because I ran right through you, honey. And when you did what you needed to do to me, and I sat there and I cried and wanted to know why, and you blocked my calls, and you wanted to talk to me 6 or 7 years ago. I'm not sure which year it was, but I know it was a lot of years. Now all of a sudden, you look at my pictures and stuff, and you want to come back. I mean, really? Come on now. And to be honest with you, when we was in the bed, I did the manly duties, and you... Oh. Anyway. And you girls know what I mean. So anyway, you know, and why are you coming back? You know, because is it really good to you? How did it feel inside? Anyway, it is what it is. Let me stop. But I'm serious, because this happen to you when you tell a guy you don't want to have sex with him, or a girl, whatever the case may be, whoever you messing with, and they get pissed off at you and they start wanting to attack you because you don't want to have sex with them. I want to know if that ever happened to you. Like they're all mad at you and stuff like that, and they got for war for you, honey. But then again, you know, when you get me in the bed, honey, I'm going to turn you out, honey. I'm having you thinking on the way home. Because mother has lived. And I may not be good at a lot of things, but honey, I'm good when I'm doing it. Anyway. Go. Oh. Anyway, it is what it is. And I know a lot of you other ones know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm going to go back to my halo. Woo! It is what it is. Thank you for watching it. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for your input. And of course, I love you. And I know you give me love back. And for those who don't want to give me love back, hey, you got to do what you got to do. If you got to judge me, talk about me like a dog, hey, do what you got to do. That's what you do. And that's about it. Because I almost said something else in reference to him. But it's okay. And I hope you see this video. And boo, it's over. You know, you've been going for 6 or 7 years. You even got married and did all that wonderful stuff. I mean, let it go. Let it go. Find another girl. There's a ton of us out there. There's a tranny being born every 5 minutes. Some little boy that found his mother's wig inside the closet, honey. He said he wants to be a woman, and there it is, honey. He was a woman all the time. Go find that one because he's gullible. You can't come to me, honey, because I've already been jaded and already bitter, and I'm already a bitch. And it is what it is. So you do you. You do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.